Hi guys, this is Mark Weir on Mindset Mondays. Last episode I was talking about the open mind and closed mind. Part 2 to this. It's a very important part, I think, of mindset. This is why I dedicated to Mindset Mondays. So on this open mind, in life, this can help in your career, it can help in your business, relationships. It can also help in your family life as well. Family life in a way that, talking to your kids, especially when they get to teenage years, you've got to be considering it all, thinking about where they're coming from, their point of view. So when I say open mind, this helps for me, for my business, for martial arts. And when someone comes in, they normally talk about a background or someone they know, someone's introduced them. Sometimes they might have done some sort of martial arts when they're younger. And I used to find a lot of the typical instructors mark it off. Not interested, it's no good. I believe everybody's background is important to me. I like to know if they've done something when they were 6, whether they did something when they were 10, or in their teenage years. The reason why that is what you're going to consider, it molds their personality. Some of them might have done martial arts when they're about 5 or 6, and then what you find is like their personality has stemmed from that. Their confidence, they're more athletic. The way that the martial arts is supposed to work is allow you to walk with a bit more confidence, a bit more upright. You're more of a leader than a follower. So I do consider at what point, if it was later on in life, why did they take it up? Was it because they needed it? Would it have been bullied? Would it have been pushed around? So I like to also know if they've got any background in martial arts, and this is why I've got an open mind. As soon as someone tells me what they've done, and they say they've done some sort of kung fu, karate or taekwondo, I don't put it down. Boxing, I don't put it down. Normally I like to know what they've got out of it, what coordination they've got, and how they can actually further the skill they've got, allow them to enjoy what they're doing and also add to it. Because normally when they tell me what they've done, I sort of like try and find out whether they enjoyed what they did. And the reason for that is that they should keep on doing what they did and also add to it, had more flavour, had more interest. I believe you should be able to do martial arts for the rest of your life and never lose interest. And this is why I sort of came from the stand-up kickboxing realm towards MMA, where I love it, whether it's grappling, kickboxing, weapons, I take everything on board. MMA doesn't really focus too much on the weapon side, but I do find it quite interesting, defense-wise, knives and the sticks, screamer, Calais. I like to consider everything. Now, the only way I'd say strong, if you're going to be strong, is strong-minded. The mind is not to quit. That I don't mind. But not straying from the subject of open and closed mind. When someone approaches me and they're aggressive, or they come across quite aggressive, I don't always get funny or get defensive. I tend to wonder where they're coming from. Why are they like this? Sometimes people are aggressive because they've been abused. They could be bullied. They could be, something could be upbringing or who they went around with. Could be picked on, or they could be used to just being that way because obviously seeing a father figure or some sort. Now you can also get a person when they come through the door, they'll be quite placid, quite laid back and shy. And this could be also the childhood where they might have been just pampered a lot, as a child. Nothing was too much, always been hugs and kisses, which is not bad. Or they might be bullied again, where they're shy because everybody just pick on them. So this is another reason why I consider personalities when they come in. Now, if you've got this open mind in martial arts, having a closed mind and judging people by the first thing you've seen and the first way they act, as a martial artist, I don't think it's very good. Whether I come across very forgiving, very understanding, obviously I've got my limits, I'm a human being, but I always try to believe that everybody should have that open mindset as a martial artist, be a true martial artist. When someone walks through the door, you never judge them. First of all, you listen. If they're quiet, they might be shy. If they're loud, it might be aggressive, but that might be something to do with their background or the way they've been brought up. And so when someone comes through, I never predict. I never believe I understand after a few sentences. I always find that after about a week or two, I sort of start to get a picture of what that person's really about. So guys, we're trying to finish this off. So what I'm trying to get to for, again, open mind and closed mind. I based it on the martial arts due to the fact this could be your business. If it's a business, you've got to make sure everybody you meet, customer-wise, you've got to realise that they might have a story behind them. Also, I like it that when someone first comes into class, main thing is like you're meeting new people, whether you go to any sort of fitness class, golf, it could be aerobics, anything we do participate in sport with a group of people. Try not to judge that person too soon. If it's a family member, sometimes a family member will bring a friend round and you might be judgmental. If you've got kids, they might bring a girl or boyfriend round. I think it takes time to really understand the person and get down into the core of what the person's personality is. Worst thing about it is also when someone first meets you, they're normally quite shy, so they might be a bit more quiet. Some people handle fear with aggression a little bit more, might be a bit more short-tempered. So that's the other thing, you've got to be careful, you don't know everybody's personality traits. But when they start to relax, you know a person down the line, you find that they open up, that's when you truly know someone. It says in relationships that it takes 2 years to really see the person's true nature, to work them out. And I think sometimes in long-term friendship, it could be a mate or something, could be two girls again. It takes a few years to really know someone. So give everybody a time, another chance to let them true personality comes out. And you can find that some people are very beneficial to your lifestyle. So on an open and closed mind, guys, for business, do not judge anybody that comes through the door. In relationship, give someone a chance. This is why I believe in, like, we call it dating for a reason. It takes a few days to get to really know the ins and outs of someone, and you also need to delve into their personality a bit more, their background. And then when it comes to a work colleague, you can meet someone, you might be put together if you have to work, and sometimes it might be ruining your day. You think that person's, you might see the negative sides of someone. Try and look at the positives. Might be a neighbour, could be moved into a house, might be a neighbour, you might be thinking to that person, oh great, we've got a person who's like this, like that. Okay, try and look at the positives. First of all, maybe greet them neighbourly, try and understand them, try and find a little bit about the background, and don't be too judgmental. It says it takes a while to get to really know someone and for people to relax around you and to get that true idea of what that benefits of knowing that person would be. This is Mark Weir. Again, Mindset Mondays. Remember, the fountain if you sweat, work hard, sweat more, and stay young.